之前我们算是知道了这个维耶塔它产生精神分裂症的这个症结所在啊，是什么原因让它产生精神分裂症的啊？现在的话就是，那个时代下怎么治疗
？How's that grand piece of yours coming along?
How? I'm not sure. Sometimes it feels like... No, that's Henry.
Yeah, of course I'm Henry. Are you sure you're all right?
Be quiet.
What's happening? You look just as absent-minded as when you were painting at that Velez shrine.
Yeah. I'm painting, aren't I?
What the... Voiter, hey! Do you even see me?
What? Oh, sorry. Do you think we could have a talk? It's important. Actually, it's something I've never told anyone about.
Go on then. What's the matter?
The thing is... Damn! How do I start? You already know I'm still troubled to this day by what happened to Voiter. But there's one thing I haven't told you yet. Remember how I told you at Velez's shrine that the place spoke to me? And that in my head, I keep hearing Burkhard must die? Well, I meant that more seriously than you might think.
What? If that's meant as a joke, then it's not funny at all.
I know how I must sound saying all this, but sometimes I really feel as though someone's talking to me, whispering and telling me what to paint. And other times, it's screaming so loud, it bursts my ears. I'm not sure how to explain it better, any more than I could tell a blind person what the color green looks like. But lately, ever since I heard Burkhard was in the Trotsky region, well, I'm just scared. Scared stiff of that endless shrieking, tearing my mind apart.
I'd like to give you some advice. But with this matter, you should probably see a priest.
So I can end up on the pyre? No thanks. I was hoping that now Burkhard's dead, it would all just go away. But no, that damned screaming is only getting louder and louder.
Couldn't it all be something like a sign from God? Plenty of people have heard voices, haven't they? The Lord spoke to Moses through a burning bush. And what about Abraham? God spoke to him too.
You're right there, friend. But my voice sounds different. We all know stories of people the Lord spoke to. But I'm afraid it's someone else who's speaking to me. Someone from down below.
Could you just be worn out? You've been working on that altar from dawn till dusk. Then your eyes and ears might start playing tricks, couldn't they?
On the contrary. When I'm working, it's actually more bearable. But whenever I stop painting, it comes back.
And could I help you with that in some way?
Maybe you could. At least for a while. I once told a herbalist I was having nightmares, and he brewed me a vile concoction. When I drink it regularly, and say an Our Father at the same time, it helps me quite a bit. Only now I've run out, and I've neither the time nor the energy to brew more. I thought I had enough left to finish the painting, and then it wouldn't be needed. But I miscalculated.
Wouldn't you rather I brew you something I already know how to make? Maybe a decoction of lemon balm and oregano. Used in the right proportions, it can calm a person nicely. And if I add nettles, you'll also sleep better.
I bow to your knowledge, but I'm afraid ordinary herbs aren't enough for my troubles.
Look, I've done all sorts of things for you already, but I really don't like this. You know what I think would help you most? Saying a few Our Fathers. Properly. Without any potions.
You think I haven't tried that? But without the potion. Try praying. When something keeps whispering that instead of hallowed be thy name, you should say, hollow be thy name.
So I can run off and get your medicine from the herbalist, right?
He could be anywhere by now. He wasn't the most honest man. That's why I didn't just buy the concoction from him back then, but the recipe as well.
Couldn't you take it to some apothecary and have a new batch brewed?
Not in these parts. I spent years building a good reputation here. I don't want folk knowing about this. Understand, my problem isn't a sore leg. I can't keep going to any random sawbones.
All right. I'll brew that remedy of yours. Or at least have a go.
Don't worry. The hardest part is finding all the ingredients. Getting mandrake roots and a river pearl was always a struggle for me. And I don't have the strength for it now. But luckily, you only need one of each. Then you add 2 handfuls of ordinary sage, boil it in some vinegary wine, and it's done.
Mandrake? What's that?
It's a very strange root. It looks quite like a tiny, chubby man, but it's no laughing matter. It mostly grows in graveyards. Try asking the local gravedigger about it. His name's František.
What about the river pearl? Don't tell me you expect me to pinch some wealthy townswoman's necklace.
I wouldn't advise that. Often they're fake. Better go straight to the source. Pearl mussels. They're a kind of clam. There used to be plenty of them in a spot in the stream above Denmark. If you set out from Kuttenberg going south along the stream, you'll come across it. You'll recognize it because there are trees growing in the middle of the stream. But be careful. Pearls are valuable. And that place isn't exactly a secret. There's a good chance you won't be the only one hunting there.
Mandrake, a river pearl, and sage? That's pretty wild. What is that concoction actually supposed to do?
I was amazed back then too, but that herbalist told me, mandrake against evil forces, pearl for a clear head, sage for enduring health. I still don't understand a thing about it, but it worked, so I stopped bothering about it.
All right, I'll manage somehow. Try to get some rest while I fetch that mandrake brew for you.
Henry, I don't even deserve you. Thank you.
我查了一下，它这个配方应该还算是一种邪门配方。其实这个真要说成分的话，有效成分应该主要是这个曼陀罗啊。虽然它有毒，但是它也有一定的镇静和这个神经性镇静的这个作用，还有一些止咳呀什么什么这样的功效。我们先去这个掘墓人这里啊，问一问。
Good day to you.
I've come to ask a favour. I'm after some mandrake root.
Now, this is quite a coincidence. You came along at just the right time for me. But not to smack me round the head this time. I need to teach a few people a proper lesson. If you help me, we can talk about that mandrake of yours. What do you say?
All right, out with it. What do you need help with?
There's a gang of thieving scoundrels skulking around here. They keep breaking into the mortuary, and I'm afraid they'll soon start disturbing the departed underground as well. And they're not even after valuables like normal thieves. These filthy swine cut off ears, yank out teeth, shear off hair, and once they even... No, I won't say that out loud.
Why exactly would they steal such things?
Why do you think? They sell them as amulets. No one's ever offered you a maiden spray to put under your pillow so you'll sleep better?
Don't tell me you can't sort them out on your own.
Maybe I could, but I like a fair fight. 3 against 1 is just too risky.
And how am I supposed to help?
How? We'll punch their faces in together, so next time they'll think twice about disturbing my dearly departed. I'm not about to bother the town guard with this, am I?
I see. And do you know where these thieves are?
No, but that doesn't matter. They come night after night, so if we lie in wait, they'll definitely show up.
I should prepare first for a brawl like that. I'll drop by again later.
他这事儿要半夜才能做啊，所以我们现在还大白天，我们可以先去找珍珠。我们快速旅行到附近以后呢，会看到有一个营地啊，有一些逃兵，他已经在这里在捞这个珍珠了啊，我们可以上前问一问。
If there's a leader here, I'll find him and have a chat.
其实这个时候我们已经可以在附近拿到珍珠了，拿到的就算是这个任务完成啊，就已经足够了啊。但是呢，它这里其实还有更多珍珠啊，捡到的是这2个，然后它身上还有1个，箱子里还有3个啊。如果要都拿的话，就只能靠抢了。哎，他们的首领呢？应该是戴头盔的那个是，应该这，哎呦，这就别怪我不客气了。看他认不认怂吧。
Take a good look at me. I've been holding back until now, but if you don't stop pissing me off, I'll rip off your balls and shove them down your throat. I swear, on all that is unholy.
All right, Lucifer, take it easy, eh? Get going. There's no need for bloodshed.
好，我们跟他们这个头头沟通一下。哎，谁打我
？What the hell are you doing here? Can't you see this pearl site is taken? I mean, this place is taken. Get lost.
Calm down, fella. I've known about the pearls here a long time. And actually, I need just one. Could we strike some kind of deal?
That depends. What's in it for me and the lads?
这里几个能力鉴定最后结果都是一样的，他不会送我们珍珠，只是会允许我们去河里去捞，但是其实我们也捞到了。然后呢，另外几个选项呢，最后的结果也都是可以向他这里买1颗啊，但是买的价格都是一样的，所以用哪个都一样。
But if you'd rather die over one slimy pearl, be my guest. I'm at your service.
All right, whoa, take it easy. Go ahead and take a pearl if you want. There's plenty in the stream after all. Or you know what? I could just sell you one pearl. How about it?
You know what? I don't fancy rummaging around in the stream. I'd rather just buy a pearl from you. Let's talk price.
这价格可贵了啊，才不当这个冤大头。
So why bother me if you don't want anything?
这游戏是我买的，本来里面所有东西就都是我的。不过这样跟他谈判以后呢，他会把头盔摘了啊。接下来你要打劫他们的话也会更容易。不过我这里打算是不杀他们。这队长穿的是全甲啊，先把他勒晕了。其他人的话，我不打算杀他们，就直接赤手空拳夺武器。好，把他们的武器都打掉了以后呢，就变成了他们3个都是轻甲，但我们是全甲的状态，所以很快他们自己就会逃跑了。哎，它地上还有盾牌啊，我们现在要丰富一下自己获得的盾牌种类啊，可以把这些盾牌也给它捡上，需要4种盾牌啊，做 DLC 成就用。然后他们的这个队长身上有1颗珍珠，然后他这个箱子里面也有3颗珍珠啊，这个珍珠价格还是挺高的，150一颗，同时还有一些不错的装备。好，之后我们回去找这个掘墓人啊，回去以后正好时间也到了晚上啊，他的这个任务也是要到午夜12点啊，因为是到晚上了，战斗可能不太容易看清楚啊，所以这里我们喝一个夜莺药剂。夜莺药剂可以覆盖整晚啊，所以刚入夜的时候就喝会比较好。
All right then, we'll deal with your thieves, but I want the mandrake afterward. Got it?
If we pull it off, you'll get all the mandrake you can carry. Now come on, let's warm up a bit and wait for those wretches.
Let's go, lads. He can't be here now. Are you sure? We've been here several times already. Of course. What would that old codger be doing here so late?
Cheeky bugger. Get ready, Henry. Just you wait! This old codger will give you a hiding now!
这里我们换的是这个夜行的轻甲啊，主要是在格斗的时候的闪避能力会很强啊。这3个很好打。 先抱大腿给他撂倒了以后啊，再连续攻击，因为他这个时候体力是空的啊，会被我们爆锤。好，就这样陆续把他们3个都干掉。好，都跑了。
We gave them a good thrashing. That was something.
I'd say so. They won't be showing their faces again here anytime soon. Here, take this key to the chest where I keep the mandrake root. You've earned it. You'll find it in my cottage larder. It's right behind the mortuary, but the entrance is on the next street over.
他说的这个箱子呢，在他家里啊，不在这个墓地。我们要回去，就是晚上去找他的那个地方。啊，里面有5颗曼陀罗草啊，我们都拿走。他做的这个药剂，其实我们自己也可以喝。我们现在去找一个炼金台，然后这个药的效果还算不上是强力，中规中矩吧。它这个回血回的也比较慢，75点血要回很久。 功效上和时长上感觉更像是一个保健品。严格遵照配方，做出亨利级的药剂的话，还是一个成就啊！把它这个亨利级的药剂给这个维耶塔的话，可以看他描述。 平息恐惧啊，屏息邪念，8小时内恢复75点生命值，提升3点活力，且未被格挡的攻击降低10%的耐力消耗，效果也没有多强力。我们去拿给维叶塔。
Brought you that mandrake decoction of yours. What'd you say?
Well now, Henry. Last time I saw it this beautifully clear was from that herbalist. Mine always turned cloudy. And it doesn't even stink.
I'm still surprised you told me so openly.
As I said, I trust you more than most. We've seen plenty of strange things together. And you never ran off, or went to fetch the Inquisitor.
Well, come to think of it, there might be a decent reward in that.
But you wouldn't enjoy it for long, believe me. I cast some spell on you.
How exactly does that voice of yours sound? What does it actually say?
It mostly wants me to paint, as much as possible. Sometimes it even gives me tips. But other times, sometimes it blames me for what happened to Voita. What I did, what I didn't do. Everything that's gone wrong from that moment until now. And actually, I feel it sounds like Voita. As if the devil stole his voice just to torment me. But let's not speak of it anymore, please. I'd like to drink that decoction of yours and get back to work.
Have you ever tried dealing with that voice in some other way?
Of course I have. I went to a priest, a sorcerer, a soothsayer, and a beggar who fancied himself as some sort of wizard. But I never dared tell any of them as much as I've told you. I also ate every herb I could find, drank every concoction, inhaled powders, and had leeches applied to my legs. The last thing left on my list is to have a hole drilled in my head. Maybe then that voice would fly out.
Well, hopefully it'll cure you.
It won't happen, I'm afraid. This brew is like the liquor you'd share with a friend you've fallen out with. It smooths things over for a while, then the hangover comes. Unfortunately, I have nothing better.
Right. As they say, bottoms up.
I hope I don't grow a third leg from this. Cheers.
好，不知道这个药效算不算对他有用啊？应该到他的这个绘画的最后阶段了啊，那是我们的下一个任务。